UFC 97, Silver, ladies, Liddell, Hua. Check your local listings.
First fight in the lightweight division. Matt Wyman versus Sam Stout. 155 for Matt, 155 for Sam. That's a hell of a way to kick off the night, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Wyman and Sam Stout, first fight of the night. TJ Grant versus Rio Chonen. 169 for TJ, 171 for the Piranha. TJ Grant versus Rio Chonen, ladies and gentlemen. David Bilkinen versus Mark Bocek. 157 for David, 154 for Mark. David Bilkinen versus Mark Bocek, ladies and gentlemen. Ed Short Fuse Herman versus David the Crow Luazo. 186 for Ed, 185 for the Crow. Ed Herman versus David Luazo, ladies and gentlemen. First up on the scale, Jason McDonald. 186 for the athletes, 186 for Nate. Jason McDonald versus Nate Quarry, ladies and gentlemen. Professor X versus Dennis Kang. 185 for the Professor, 185 for Dennis. That is a hell of a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Professor X versus Dennis Kang. Elliot Marshall versus Vinny Magalhaes. 205 for Elliot, 204 for Vinny. Elliot Marshall and Vinny Magalhaes, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Stan versus Krzysztof Zazinski. 206 for the former WEC light heavyweight champion. 204 for Mr. Zazinski. Ryan Stan versus Krzysztof Zazinski, ladies and gentlemen. Louise Kane versus Steve Cantwell. 206, 205 for Steve. Steve Cantwell versus Louise Kane, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Hardong versus Czech Congo. 249, 232. Anthony Hardong versus Czech Congo, ladies and gentlemen. In the light heavyweight division, Mauricio Shogun Hua versus Chuck the Iceman Liddell. 206, 206 for the Iceman. Shogun Hua versus Chuck the Iceman Liddell, ladies and gentlemen. Main event of the evening. 185 for the challenger, 182 for the champion. The main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, Talis Leitis versus Anderson Silva. You can catch it all tomorrow night at 10 p.m. on pay-per-view, and we will see you here tomorrow night as well.
UFC 97, Silver, ladies, Liddell, Hua. Check your local listings.